I want to bring you right away outside downtown Minneapolis. As you can see here, kind of a cloudy day, but it's not snowing anymore. You hear that? That's Joseph Dames. He's joining me now because Joseph, oh man, what a morning. It was quite impactful on the roads for sure.
It was, yeah. I mean, I think we all got up and in here and it was icy on the roads. We had a lot of rain before the snow yesterday. The ground was pretty warm. I was talking to a coworker. We were on a stretch of some very nice, warm fall November weather. We had like record temperatures on Sunday. We hit the 70s a couple weeks ago. So the ground was still really warm. So a lot of moisture, a lot of snow on the front end was melting very quickly. And so we were kind of just dealing with more ice this morning.
It really was just slippery and then windy. I think those were the huge impacts on the roads.
Yeah, and the wind was one thing, just howling. It was annoying, but it also took the snowflakes and was basically shaking them down into little fragments.
Yeah.
So when the snow was coming down, the strong wind was breaking it into small pieces, and then those were freezing on the sidewalk or the car or the roads, making it even more icy. So the wind actually made a pretty big significant impact as well.
Yeah, and if we look outside at this other shot downtown Minneapolis, you can see the plows did come through and cleared a lot of it.
Yeah, so that's Nicolette. That's outside the station there, obviously a really busy thoroughfare there, and the roads were a little snowy at one point in time, but they came in and cleared it out. They did an awesome job with the sidewalk as well. We had some coworkers overnight that had to walk that sidewalk. I said it was really icy at that point, but they got it all fixed up, and so they've been working really hard, and they had to work pretty hard because we had a good amount of snow. These are some of the snowfall reports that we had coming back from the National Weather Service. So at the airport, 3.1 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Over at the National Weather Service in Chanhassen, their location, 2.5 inches. You can see Shoreview, 4.5 inches. St. Cloud, just about 5 inches there. And then Otter Tail to Moose Lake, 6 to 8 inches in some of those northern and northwest communities. And those are just a few. So you kind of, you find your spot. You kind of know what you maybe had outside in your backyard. South of us, those totals were a little bit lower.
Yeah.
And so the forecast was pretty good. I think the weather models went a little heavy towards the end there.
Sure.
It took a little bit longer for us to get that transition to snow. I think it happened closer to like 9 or 10 p.m. So that also lowered our snow totals just a little bit.
Yeah, by a couple hours, you're missing out on a couple hours of snow.
Exactly. So if it would have turned over to snow at like 5 p.m. next day, our totals would have been a little more significant.
Yeah.
Okay, some of the highest snowfall reports from the Weather Watch Network. So those are our spider web of folks across the state that are sending in reports. And Julian Rock Creek had 6.5 inches, and Jackie and Danbury there had 7.5 inches. Oof. So those were pretty significant. Yeah. Here's the good news, Maria. The rest of today, I think the roads are going to continue to improve. I put actively improving because we've seen them, clear out recently.
Totally, yeah.
We have a bunch of, plows still out there, so I think they're doing a good job. It's still going to be windy, though, unfortunately. We're still going to be dealing with blowing snow. And we're going to be below freezing all day. Okay. So we're not going to get above freezing. And I'll just whisper this one, but we're going to be below freezing probably for the next 7 days. I'm not sure we're going to get above freezing. We'll see. Coming up, I have dry time for Thanksgiving, which is great. We need that. Snow moving in maybe this weekend. It's starting to become more confident with the weather models that we're going to see some snow. And then it's going to be cold right behind that.
Okay.
I'm talking about colder than this, right?
Okay,
tomorrow for Thanksgiving, this is for tomorrow, 28 degrees in the cities, basically lower to mid-20s for Thanksgiving.
Similar to today, kind of?
Similar to this afternoon, all right? We're not going to see a big change there. The best part about tomorrow is I think we'll get more sunshine in the forecast. Because it's just gray outside right now. I'm using a weather model now. This is going to help show the story coming up. So by Friday morning, clouds move in. I'm going to zoom out so you can see this next system, which looks like it's going to move in Friday night, and then it's going to slowly, I'm talking about really slow, kind of traverse across the state on Saturday, and then it clears to Wisconsin on Sunday, which means this weekend, if anyone's doing some driving, there's going to be probably some new snow in the forecast.
Okay, good to know, as we know that a lot of people, today is the busiest travel day, and then so is Sunday.
And then you got to get back at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what's what's tough about this system right here, not only is the timing not ideal, but it's going to all of our surrounding states where most folks are driving to
friends and
nearby
family. Right,
families.
exactly.
So like going to Iowa, probably going to be dealing with snow. Going to South Dakota, snow. Wisconsin, Illinois. I mean, these are all going to be places that we're dealing with snow this weekend. So again, not ideal.
Not ideal, yeah. You have family in Illinois. Are you going to be driving there? Are they coming here at all?
So they're staying close to home.
Yeah.
I have family that's in Indiana as well, and they're coming. Yeah. Everyone's kind of getting together outside of Chicago, so they'll have some fresh snow to work with. But you know, if I was driving back, that would be something I'd have to worry about. You know, the whole path all the way back through Wisconsin is going to be pretty snowed up. So I want to talk quickly about how much we might actually see. So once that kind of clears out, we should be good on Sunday. But right now, weather models give us a pretty high chance that we'll at least get up to about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches. It starts to fall off significantly about 4 to 6 inches.
Okay.
I've been looking at some other weather models, 1 to 5 inches from the cities to Iowa.
Okay.
And not as much north of the cities. This looks like it's more so going to be a central Minnesota to southern Minnesota event at this time. That could change. But we'll have some updates as we get closer to the weekend.
And this is the Saturday system.
And this is the Saturday system.
Okay.
So what I take out of this graphic right here is that we're probably going to get some snow. It's almost certain we're going to get some snow. It's pretty good that we're going to at least get a coating to 1 inch of snow.
Yeah.
And then it starts falling off after that. But I would be prepared for a new coating of snow this weekend and potentially significant snow where it might slow us down for travel.
Wow. Yeah. You know, first snowfall of the year. It's here. I kind of like it. It's kind of nice.
It's nice to see it. It's nice to see it, but we've been avoiding it all month.
That's so true.
And then here comes the holidays. So many people are on the road.
Yeah.
And now we have another system that's going to move on in. So we'll see. I'm sending out some emails to the weather team. May think about doing a possible alert for the weekend just because it's a holiday travel time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Again, I don't think it's going to be like 8, 9, 10 inches of snow, anything like that. But we'll have to keep an eye on maybe that smaller window of like 1 to 3 or 2 to 4 or something like that for now.
For now.
But it just happens to be during holiday travel, so we want people to be ready for it.